Whoops. Nobody noticed. It's fine. Nobody noticed. Nobody's gonna watch this. Don't. Nobody's gonna notice the mistake. It's fine. It's so 100% fine. Nobody's gonna notice. All right. Welcome back from Top of the Wall. My name is Mason Knob. I have a lot of peanut butter and caramel sauce in my mouth right now, so it's a little difficult to talk and swallow. Now I'm gonna be playing. I was planning on playing Temur Affinity, but instead I'm playing Jeskai Affinity today because I have seen some of the Of One Mind and Thoughtcast decks. I've seen a few of those, and I think they're pretty cool. I've played against them a couple of times. I mean, they have an obnoxious amount of card draw, just a bunch of artifacts that replace themselves, like Prophetic Prism, then Of One Mind and Thoughtcast, just constantly finding the other one, and then Thraben Inspectors and whatnot. It just keeps going and going and going, and it's really annoying. And I want to be that annoying person today. Doesn't that sound nice? Yeah, it sounds great. So we'll just go ahead and be the annoying person. I mean, it's just card draw. It's just card draw. It couldn't possibly be that annoying. All right, so let's go over the whole deck. Starting from the ground up, which would be all of these beautiful artifact lands, paying off for our artifact synergies and our affinity synergies, and we have the one basic planes. Now, these help us with all of our artifact synergies, which are coming up in a second. We have the Thraben Inspectors, just a strong one-drop that also creates an artifact for us, which also helps towards affinity, and also we can use that artifact later as a redraw. Then we have some dispels, a good counterspell removal, and removal for like targeted removal for our creatures, so we can get a big creature to stick really easily and then protect it. Galvanic Blast is just an upgraded version of Lightning Bolt in an artifact deck, so considering if we just play our third land, congrats, we have a better Lightning Bolt. Otherwise it's a shock. Chromatic Star also helps towards affinity, and we can cash it in later in the game, so we can use it in the early game to reduce cost of other spells, and then we can sacrifice it to fix ourselves for other colors of mana later in the game, or just use it to draw a card and, you know, cash that in because we won't really need the cost reduction anymore. We'll have so many other artifacts, it won't matter. We have one Springleaf Drum to take advantage of our early creatures like Thraben Inspector that aren't really going to be doing much at first. Then we have these beautiful Sun Chasers, part of our one of our first payoffs for having all those artifacts with Metalcraft, and it becomes a 3/3 flyer instead of just a 1/1 for 2 mana. I mean, a 3/3 flyer for 2 is pretty good. It's pretty strong. And then we have Core Skyfishers. Come on, Core Skyfisher, there we are. Which works great with these Prophetic Prisms and is its own kind of draw engine, or can be used with Thraben Inspector to make more clues. Either way, a 2/3 flyer for 2 mana that can help you draw more cards is great. Atog is just super powerful creature, and I actually kind of think I disagree with this fling and like having 3 Atogs but 2 flings. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Okay, we'll leave it like that. We'll pretend like that's okay. Right, so if you haven't seen the Atog combo before, Atog, you sacrifice a bunch of your artifact lands and a bunch of your other artifacts. Atog gets pumped up, super huge, easily made into like a 20/20. Fling them at your opponent's face. Just chuck them at your opponent's face as a spell. If they're not playing any kind of counter spells, they just instantly die on the spot. Unless they have like Prismatic Strands. Usually they do not. Prophetic Prism is, you know, that nice redraw that also helps fix us in a 3-color deck. Super important. Of One Mind. No, hold on. I should probably mention the other creatures first. Frogmite is our first affinity creature. Gets reduced for all the artifacts we have. So it can be a 0 mana 2/2. That's pretty aggressive. Good body. Mirror Enforcer. 4/4, which can easily be made to cost 0 or 1. I've casted them for 3 really early in the game when I had nothing better to do. But still, a 4/4 for 3 mana is still pretty good. And later, just draw 4/4. It's 0 mana. which you would rather just spend that mana just casting cards, right? That draw you more cards to draw more 4/4s. That's important. So Of One Mind is one of the bigger payoffs for having this split between creatures and artifact creatures, humans and non-humans. So as long as you have OBS, you disconnected. That's fine. Sure. that's fine. You can reduce its cost by 2, down to just 1 blue mana if you have a human and a non-human. So pay 1 blue, draw 2 cards. Seems great. Helps you find more of those cards that you want. Thoughtcast can be usually just a 1 mana spell to draw 2 cards. So you get a bunch of cards in here that are just pay 1 blue mana, draw some cards, which is sweet. Obviously, everybody wants to do that, but can't. 2 Relic of Progenitus. Normally, I'm a big fan of Relic, but right now, I think that only 2 should be necessary. I mean, 2 is a little bit more than necessary. Maybe just go down to 1. We'll figure out a spot for that later. Oh, like another Electric Ray. Or actually, a Gorilla Shaman to help fight other affinity decks. Great, OBS. I'm glad that you're back. Stop getting in the way. How this works is you pay the 1 mana, and you have both X's be 0, and you just destroy a artifact land. So when you are fighting another deck with artifact lands, this comes in and just acts as a way to strip mine your opponent repeatedly and just pump mana into destroying all their lands, which is sweet. Leave No Trace is a great way to fight Boggles. And sometimes Rogue. I don't know if I really would side it in against Rogues. Blue Elemental Blast, Hydro Blast, same thing. These cards are great against red decks, particularly against burn and mono red. Red deck wins. It's typically what it's called. Power Blast and Red Elemental Blast is great against the blue decks that you're gonna have counterspell fights with. You're trying to get your creatures to stick, and they're trying to make sure your creatures don't stick on the board. Shenanigans is another great way to fight artifact decks and also to pick off actual artifact creatures like Mirror Enforcer, of course, that your opponent would have. You don't want to hit your own. Electricry and the Kirkland Shaman. Krark Clan Shaman? Sure. Allows you to blow up some of your opponent's creatures. Elves, also good against elves. Great against tokens, also great against tokens. However, this one can target bigger creatures. I mean, it can affect bigger creatures by sacrificing more stuff. So it can get around things like Spider Silk Armor, and various other ways of them like boosting, like Lithium Shreds? No. Luminith Threads. Enchantments that increase your creature's toughness to be too big for Electricator to remove. This can get around that. So this is why this is important to have. I might actually change out one of these for a Standard Bearer. That sounds nice. I would like 2 Standard Bearers. And we already have the Dispels in here, right? I mean, yeah, we'll go up 1 Standard Bearer. Because I think Standard Bearer is better against Stompy. Because it can accept all of their... It can take away their ability to target their own creatures with their enchantments. Or some of their pump spells. And I think I like it more than Leave No Trace. It does get rid of Pestilence. Right? Alright. We'll take the Leave No Trace. Because Pestilence is a problem right now. I have lost the game to Pestilence. I know, sad. And... you know, I mean, these have some flexibility. It gives us a little bit more options. Against Boggles, you bring in both. Against Heroics, I think you might still bring in both. But against Stompy, I think you just bring in the Standard Bearer. That seems better. OBS. I disabled all the extensions. So that way it would run more smoothly. Still crashing on me. That's good. We'll start a match. We'll go into some matchups. Oh, hey, glad you're already here. Disco. Okay, sure. Hey, person. Pablo, I don't know what the W is supposed to, how I'm supposed to pronounce that W. Sosa? Pablo Sosa. Sure. Hi. No. Mulligan. Well, a little bit better. I guess I'll keep this. I can put back one Galvanic Blast. The reason why is I want early artifacts to start. And of course Skyfisher's better with another redraw or something. We didn't have any interaction either to help support it. We'll get rid of that one. Yes, that is right. We are not playing a affinity deck. We are playing Boros. Boros Monarch or Mardu Monarch. We are definitely playing a deck full of Glinthawks. Yes. Of course. And after this I should try Azorius. Alright, Delver. I have to shoot that, don't I? I think it's my obligation to shoot that. Yeah, I think it's my obligation to just shoot it. Shoot it now while they're tapped. Oh, he's healed. That's good. A card that we can cast. That one? Okay, I thought I chose that one. Oh, stream! Misbehaving again. What do you want? I lower the bitrate. I look up the tutorial. What do you want from me? I guess a new internet provider? I guess a new internet provider. I guess that's it. Oh, they're playing Mono Blue Tempo or Delver Fairies. Whichever you want to call it. Okay, good. That's a card. This is also a card. And this is active. I don't think I really particularly care to blow that up very much. I would like to swing back, actually. Oh, okay, you cycle. Sure. Augur, sure. Well, we're not attacking. That's unfortunate. Shame. I would really like a big 4/4. That's a scred. Okay. Snow Delver. I see. So we are playing against Scred Fairies with Delver. I mean, they're probably looking around for cards to put in. Maybe they don't have Ninja. Because normally the other fairy would help you better set up Ninja. Ponders are better for Delver flips. Okay. Yeah, how do you like a 3/3? Uncounterable? Unless you got foil. Foil is a free counter spell, and one of the only ones, I think the only one actually available in Pauper. That's a scred, because of course it's scred. Sure. I wonder if I should shoot that to deny them a card. I think I'll shoot that to deny them a card. Yeah, see, when this enters the battlefield, that puts the trigger on the stack. And then as it resolves, if you control another fairy, that's when you would draw the card. I think we're good. Yep, see, there it is. The if condition is not met. Good. I don't want to give them any cards. They don't deserve the cards. Alright, I could filter this through for blue. I don't want this countered. But I still want to make my land drops and play cards. Mirror Enforcer, cool. Glad you're here. Don't get countered. Yes, that's great. That's exactly what we want. If we could draw a land, though, that would have been a little bit nicer than I think this Mirror Enforcer. Anticipate. Oh, that's weird. Why not Impulse? Oh, these are both gone. I really want blue mana to cast these, but I don't have it. I have nothing. Land off top would be amazing. Okay, so they're not playing... I don't think that they're playing any ninjas. Are they? Oh, is this ninja? Is this finally ninja? Okay, it's ninja. Hey, welcome. You're not getting in again. I will have Thraben Inspectors, and if I get an artifact land, I'm going to have another Mirror Enforcer, too. I will firmly block you. Okay. Well, continuing to try to firmly block you. Come on, let it go. No! Alright. Okay. Prophetic Prism. Draw me a card. Land. Land. There we go. Okay, so these cost 2 now. Each. No tax. I'm wondering if I should chump the ninja with the Thraben Inspector. Ah, they're not going to give me the chance. That's alright. I mean, even if I lose the chance to... Yeah, okay. Ah, bad start. Alright, well. In comes the, out of the sideboard, in comes the Pyroblast and the Red Elemental Blast. No. I think it's literally just, maybe these Shamans and maybe these. Okay, so cool. So this costs 1. And this costs none. And I'm willing to pay the regular cost for this. Nice of you to show up, Seat of the Synod. I mean, I'll still get pecked for 2 for a while. Ah, no. No. Unnecessary. Unnecessary cruelty. Delver. Miscreant. Okay, good. No card draws, at least. I don't think that I'm going to do very well in this game. At the moment. That's unfortunate. Fling is not where I want to be. Definitely setting out the flings. I think I attack with one of these. Hope that they don't have bolt for the other one. If they try to bolt, I will fling. Okay, there's an opt. I have a chance to shoot that ninja. Nah. No, I don't. Snow-covered island. Alright. Are you going to reveal? They reveal a Scred. Targeting that one. Will be... Oh god, I'm at 10 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Ugh. All of this is bad. Well, okay. Fine. I will be getting rid of Fling. I'll be citing that out. I think right here I need to top deck draw spells into relevancy. Relevant cards. Like a lot of multiple draw spells. The Evidence Inspector blocks. I've already had a blocker for that. But it is a redraw. Crack the clue. Prophetic Prism. Bad time. Oh, bad timing. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and smack. Smack you? Concede? Rudely walk away after smacking you? Seems fine. Seems fair. Alright, Electric Rate. I'd like you to just sit right there. Good job. For Pyroblast slash Elemental Blast. Plus a couple Wrath spells. Yeah, I'll cut the Flings. Because they actually have interaction for the Flings. I think the first thing that I should bring in is 2 of these. What else is worthy of being cut? I think instantly these 4 cards are not as good as these 4 cards. And this one is not as good as this one. So I'd be looking for homes for these remaining cards. I need cuts for these ones. It might have to be... I was thinking it might have to be a Chromatic Star. Maybe I wanted to thin something, but I think these are okay. Darn, you know, the Thraben Inspectors aren't doing great work for me, unfortunately. They don't really block or attack into anything very well. This isn't a matchup against elves or a ton of tiny creatures. At least ones that will be blocked or will have any dealings with Thraben Inspector. So I might cut a Thraben Inspector for 1 Galvanic Blast. And let's hope that I am doing the right thing. That'll work. We'll play first. This is a great opening hand. No, don't lose it all. Don't lose it all. Okay, and we will set up our draws. Why is Prophetic Prism hanging out over there? Okay, great. This is what I want. Actually, no, wait. Now this is what I want. Early creature. Prism. Then that is 4 artifacts, 5 artifacts. Sweet. If we get another artifact land, we can more easily cast Mirror Enforcer. I was just automatically behind. I had a bad start last game. Delver, here to test my patience. I will be beating that Delver into the dirt if I could. I think I'm still gonna attack with the Thraben Inspector. Okay, yes. Draw me a card. Well, okay, we got cards. Good news, we have cards. We actually have... Okay, let me see if I can reason this. It's gonna be 3, 4, 6. So, Mirror Enforcer for 1. We'll have 2 mana left over next turn, which will involve... probably... I mean, unless we draw Seed of the Sign Out, I think we're just gonna be... Thoughtcast and Of One Mind. Oh, Brainstorm? Oh, they just blind flip Delver, and then they cast their Brainstorm. Sure. Do you find land? Because you didn't have it before playing that Brainstorm. And I'm guessing this is the reason for it. It sounds like it. Because I would like a bolt for this thing. Atog. Well, they're stuck on lands. Atog is here. Oh boy. Yeah. This seems good. Actually, yeah, that seems really good. Sneaking in an Atog while they have no lands. And they can't stop me. Ooh. Sounds great. God, well, I'm going to go ahead and get it in for attack, and I'll think about it for a second. If I want a Mirror Enforcer and then draw cards, or do I want an Atog? Well, either way, let's Mirror Enforcer. I think it's better to set it up like this. We'll filter through here. Give me some blue. Well, Of One Mind, because it's harder to set up. Okay, cool. That's all great. Those are all great cards. Aw, they found a land. Darn it. Oh, another Delver? Oh, you savage. Disgusting savage. I want you to know, I will hit you back. I will be beating you senseless in just a moment. Just, you give me one moment. Red Elemental Blast while they're tapped out. Of course I'll do that. But first, I'd like to draw some cards. Because drawing some cards is always fun. Oh, lucky us. Look at all the great things that we get to do. Man, if only I had held this back and then played that. I don't think it matters that much. We'll probably shoot this Delver dead now. I like doing it while they're tapped out. Ensures that it gets through. Then Thraben Inspector. To block this Delver if it doesn't flip. And we can attack safely for 5. Putting us in the lead. Well, actually putting them in the lead for the race towards 0. Super. Make a clue. Attack with both. Oh boy, I think we're the obnoxious person in this game. We're the ones drawing all the cards. Ah, this is great. It's all the things I wanted to do. I might Desperation crack this star, though. I mean, next turn, Prophetic Prism. Okay, now they're setting up the flip. Ah, they found Mountain. What do you do? Augur. Well, okay. I guess I'm still attacking with everything? Everything? Holding back Atog? Counterspell revealed. Doesn't matter. You're tapped out. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what we want. We'll Prophetic Prism. First. Draw us a card. I decided not to crack the star. It's not worth it yet. It's not like I'm running out of things to do. We'll Springleaf Drum. Because why not support our ATOG? ATOG. Attack with all. If you want to double block here, I'll trade this for that. You can have it. Listen, you can have it. I guess not. I guess they don't want to trade. What a shame. Now, do you flip Delve? They get Bolt. That doesn't kill this. I think you still need to block, though. Yes, they realize that they still need to block, and that this Bolt and Counterspell doesn't do it yet. They were just behind on lands, and that was great for us. We'll run it back. I think I could have played a little bit better, though, in my first game. I'm still excited that I won. This, you know, now that I know that I'm playing against Scred Fairy, Scred Delver, Core Skyfisher is way better. Like, it is way better. Because it's such a good blocker in the air. I do have early cards that I can play, like Frogmite. I'll keep it. Only because Core Skyfisher and Frogmite are here. I have early plays. I mean, I can play Magic. I mean, I don't have the worst hand against Delver. I guess the worst hand against Delver is literally no lands. Or all lands. Okay, Preordain. Sure. You do your thing. 2 on top, 2 on bottom. It's 2 cards on top. Ugh. You don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. Pass a turn like this. We'll still play Ancient Den first. Okay, yeah, no, you go get some cards. That's fine. Yep. Not setting up for Delver with that. I like it. I like it. It's good. Good plan. And then passing the turn. Yes. We'll play Core Skyfisher. Another sets me back behind on land drops a little. But it's only by 1 land drop. And later, next turn, I will be playing this back again, tapping both for Frogmite. I mean, I could be 1 turn sooner, but I'm not exactly super close to casting Mirror Enforcers anyway. Are they slamming their keyboard on the other side of the internet? They might. They might be. Yes. We'll return a land. Smells like safety. Smells like nothing. Smells like garbage. Hot garbage. Alright. Hey, cards. I like those. We'll go ahead and play Frogmite. Frogmite, live? Frogmite not live. Okay. Well, at least it's not a Mirror Enforcer dying. Sure. And hey, no Bolt. Okay, never mind. It's Bolt. Alright. Aw. 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 Come on, let us have fun. Let us have fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. Blue is... Oh. You didn't see that? Blue is a completely fair color. It does let you play Magic, despite what people say. That's my hot take on blue. Okay, lightning bolt. I get another bolt. Take 1 bolt, 3 cards in hand, preordain. So 1 mystery card, 2 mystery card, bolt. 1 on top, 1 on bottom. I wonder what they found. Please don't be important. Please be artifact. I think... no, I don't think that works. Alright, well... nothing. Man, maybe I should just mulligan down to keep something with fixing. Alright, don't ninja. Don't ninja. So help me God if they ninja. No, 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 no. Prophetic Prism. Play Prophetic Prism. Get Ancient Den. Shoot it with Red Elemental Blast and Pyroblast. Please. Magic. Oh, okay. That's a card. Oh, I have so many cards in hand that can kill Ninja. Yet none of them are playable. I think 6 of these cards in my hand are problems for Ninja, yet I can't do anything with any of them. Ah, come on. Augur. Augur Bolas. Cool. I think 1 more Springleaf Drum would be nice in this deck. Yeah, 1 more Springleaf Drum for sure. Just because it's sometimes really hard to get some of my colors. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, Watsy. You heard me talking crap about some of your sets. And I get it. You don't like me talking crap about some of your sets. Message sent. Message received. Message read. Don't... oh, wait, you know what? I think the big problem is actually just shooting this. We might want to let go of Galvanic Blast. Nah, you know, maybe it was more important to keep that. Should have gotten rid of One Mind, perhaps. Shame. Alright, Fairy Masquerade. Still holding on to that 1 bolt. Oh, no, nope. We'll just press 6 here. Wait for the beatings. Hey, it's a land. I'd like to play this. I'd like to play this card here. Can I just Watsy? All right, Watsy, thank you. I'd like to play this card now, please. Thank you, Watsy. Watsy. Don't do it. Annulled. Okay, that's a pretty good affinity tech. I don't know if I like it over Gorilla Shaman. I mean, they usually get red mana pretty early in the game. So I don't see why not Gorilla Shaman. Right? I think... okay, that's annoying. Oh boy. Alright, well, we don't get to draw cards this time. They have Bolt. Okay, Prophetic Prism into Ancient Den. Sun Chaser. Cool card. Is it worth playing over a Mirror Enforcer? They're representing Counterspell. It sticks. Oh yeah, no, Bolt, right. Dumb. I forgot. Yeah, Bolt. Oh, Scred this time. Okay, they still have Bolt. No, dead. Dead. GG. You didn't deserve to win this game for not saying hi. You didn't deserve it. Not a real win. Rude. Alright. So, going to wrap up the stack real quick. I think I just need a little bit more fixing, because in normal Temur Affinity, I feel like I have more color fixing. It's also a 3-color deck, but I feel like I'm fixing more in Temur Affinity, and the mana's a little bit, you know, easier. It comes a little easier finding your colors. Like, see, you have a couple of Springleaf Drums, the Chromatic Stars, and the Prophetic Prisms. So you have 11 sources of different colors of mana instead of just 9. And I think that did make a difference in some of those games. It could have also been my inexperience with playing Jeskai Affinity. So we'll maybe cut a couple cards for Jeskai Affinity, and we'll try to fit in another card or two. Probably just more Springleaf Drums. Yeah, I think Springleaf Drum is the card that we're supposed to be adding here. 1 and 2. We do have early creatures for them. Somewhat early creatures. Frogmites are here. That mana. I don't think we're the Atog Fling deck. Or hey, maybe this deck isn't as good as the blue-white Metalcraft deck. We could just play blue-white Metalcraft. That's an option. And I am willing to cut. I'm willing to like just go play Azorius Metalcraft, which sounds nice. And I think it actually has an easier time casting of One Mind. Yeah, no, let's do that. That sounds much better. Even though Galvanic Blast, Atog, and Fling are, you know, they're huge payoffs, and all the red benefits of having that beautiful red sideboard. Oh, luscious red sideboard. But unfortunately, I don't think that we can swing it. Or maybe it's the Core Skyfishers? Might be the Core Skyfishers. No. We'll cut the Fling. It's not important. They don't need to know that we don't have Fling. We'll play one more game like this, and then we'll cut it. Hey, Notnik. Are you a dinosaur, Notnik? A little velociraptor? Hi. I'd love to play first. I'd always love to play first. I'm seeing cards that I can play. Although, I wish I had better cards to play. I mean, I got the fixing that I want. Keep. We don't have as many redraws as Affinity does normally, so. Seeded Synod. Alright, no hiding the fact that we're an Affinity deck now. But they don't know which one. They don't know what the important cards are. Oh god, look at this guy. This one thing's head is poking its way out of the frame. And I love how this dinosaur is just like looking around like, hey, what's going on? What are we looking at here, guys? Oh, it's nice. Atog. So red-black control or red-black combo. We will tap for a white mana. Yeah. And next turn, Mirror Enforcer for 2 mana. What? No way. We might. Oh, I can't save that. Can I? Aww. Well, it was worth it. Okay, so I'm seeing some cards here. This makes me think of something. Okay, we could play Atog and Mirror Enforcer again. I mean, we could play Atog again and then Mirror Enforcer. But I think it might be more important to hold up Dispel. Yeah, we'll do that. And we can hold it up until the last second on their turn and then just crack the clue. Alright. We'll go in for an attack. First Blood! Bring him back down to our level. Oh yeah, love the Avatar. Phyrexian Ranger. Oh, this is red-black control. This is not Chid 3's list. This is... what is it? Oh, hold on. No, I have to tap this. Produce red. Tap here. Tap here. Oh, sweet. Yes, please. I'll take a free avatar. Awesome. Thank you, guy. Oh, cheers for Nick. Okay, there's a Phyrexian Ranger there. We could kill that Phyrexian Ranger, or we could just swing in with the Mirror Enforcer. I think the Mirror Enforcer is exactly what we want. With Dispel. Held up as backup. Undo. Atog. Pass the turn. Sweet. Scrambled Dinosaur. Great. Oh, that's a Night's Whisper. Sure. That's right. You go down. Okay. Land. Gladly trade that in with Atog. I'll force them to jump, and I will sacrifice Darksteel Citadel in response to them trying to jump. I'd rather hold the Galvanic Blast for other uses. That's right. Now, if they do anything to try to stop me, I will Dispel. Oh, Chittering Rats? Okay. Chittering Rats. We'll put back Galvanic Blast. Practice Carnium, sure. Pick up Mountain, sure. Sure. Galvanic Blast, hey. Shoot that. And Dispel in response to your Bolt. Or not. Sideboard. I'm gonna go befriend, not Nick. Hooray! Actually, wait. We'll go back to the game. So, against red-black control, I think that the big payoff for their colors, we don't even know if they're playing it off the graveyard, but we can assume that they have chainers. So these relics are feasible, reasonable thing to think about. I think Hydroblast might just be better. Oh, I don't actually know what kind of red-black control that they're playing. I mean, just saying that you're in a color pairing doesn't exactly give me much. A lot of times red-black control only like splashes for like Scred or Lightning Bolt or whatever it was there a second ago. What was it called? Terminate? Yes, Terminate. So we're in the position where, you know, these Hydroblasts might not actually be very useful. So run it back. Hope it works out. We know that they're playing Gary, likely. And we know that this is an unkeepable hand. Because a one-lander that doesn't give you any color of mana is likely bad. While this is much more reasonable, I will keep this for sure. 2 lands. Turn 1, Springleaf Drum, Chaser, Star, Untap, Prism. Mirror Enforcer would come last, and Mirror Enforcer is not great. We could cut the Star. I would not be upset by losing the Star. I'll cut Mirror Enforcer first. I think I'd rather have a redraw earlier in the game than a Mirror Enforcer potentially later. Jeskai Fisher, cool. You are a card, and I love it. Pass. Oh. Okay, well, we're getting rid of that one. We're getting rid of the redraw. The Cycler Star. Okay, say hello to some 3/3s. We're super invested in making a bounty of 3/3s. Oh, we could Prophetic Prism first. And we don't have Metalcraft yet. And this would be a little bit safer from Deadweights and Disfigures. Always yield to that. That might happen a few times this game. And I didn't have anything to cast off the 1 mana with the Springleaf Drum this time, but I do have my colors. Plentiful colors. Oh no, don't do that. Atog's not great right now, right? Atog's not great. Okay, sure. God, are they gonna attrition me out of the game? Okay, cool. That's a card. We could Jeskai Fisher. Draw a card. I mean, actually, return this to hand. Pass the turn. Terminate? Nope. I think it might just be... Oh, yeah, Phyrexian Rager. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, we might as well just probably go this, tap it, Springleaf Drum, make a 3/3 out of it. Get a little bit closer to Metalcraft next turn. Sure. She's fine. I mean, we'll be closer to thought casting. Play this. And then, yeah. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and attack. I didn't have enough mana for Thoughtcast. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry, I saw the word metal here, and I just instantly associate that with artifact creatures. So I almost counted this as my 4th artifact. Even though that is not true. These are just chittering rats. Doesn't matter. We'll keep Thoughtcast on top. Cool. Prophetic Prism. I really want to find a land. I think finding a land, a real land, might be a good way of getting out of this. Land. Okay, we could Thoughtcast. But we could also oh, you know, I don't want them to Raven's Crime me. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Thoughtcast here. Okay, hey. Cards. Great. I think I might just poke them down a bit. Hold up Galvanic Blast. If they try to shoot this, I'll shoot something of theirs in response. Okay. Get rid of that one. I think getting rid of the Chittering Rats is a little bit better. Yeah, that'll work. What's that? Gurmag Angler. Alright. Well, Raven's Crime is gone. Sure. Raven Inspector for a chump. I would love to Galvanic Blast that in response, which I think I'll get the chance to do in a moment. Then attack back for 3. Yeah. And I can block, tap, Galvanic Blast. Gary. Gary. You're annoying. I could remove you, but I think the Gurmag Angler is just a bigger problem than Gary is. Okay. All right. I was worried WotC is engaging another conspiracy. We'll block. Okay. But before damage, I would very much like to tap this creature and shoot that guy. Shoot him in the face. Kill him. Yeah, that's right, Thraven Inspector. You died winning. Like a champion. Relic might be a good idea now to bring in against them. Star's a great card. As a redraw. We might just crack the clue instead. Let's add red. Voice yield. Let's just crack this clue. Land. Cool. No blocks. No blocks necessary. Don't Chittering Rats. Phyrexian Rager. Okay, draw your card. I'll be killing some of your creatures if they attack. Man, nice mana base. Oh god, no, not Gurmag Angler. Alright, next turn, Gurmag Angler goes on top. I got 2 turns before they can get it back on top, play it. Won't be a problem for a minute. Atog, hey, welcome to the party. We're all suffering. Life is torture. Land. Frog. Cool. Better. Life is now better. Cool. We have creatures that can threaten their creatures, and we have ways of dealing with our opponent. Throne of the Black Rose. Alright, I'm taking that. I want you to know. I'm taking the Monarchy. Alright, you draw your card. We'll get in. Hopefully we can take the Monarchy. Monarchy secured. Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Nobody look. Everybody turn off your computer for just 1 minute. And then we will secure the crown. Alright. Okay, they just needed to attack with that thing and I wouldn't have blocked it, but now I get to trade off a few creatures. And actually, yeah, we'll go ahead. Block here. We'll block here. Say okay. We'll sacrifice this one spell. Eat those two creatures. Sure, you get to take back the monarchy. Then I'm going to attack you back. And put you in a position where you have to lose your Gary. You're not going for Gurmag Angler yet. Okay. That's good. Oh. Shoot Gary? Kill you? I'm sorry. GG. Okay. Still trade question mark? Okay, I thought I had I thought I had entirely forgotten the use of Pyroblast and had forgotten how that card worked. But I think my opponent just like saw that they were about to lose and they're like, "Oh, as a joke, play Pyroblast." I think in exchange for that avatar, I think I'll give him yeah. Except I'll trade with him. I'll give him a couple of cards. Maybe an Edict? Chainers? I don't know how much an avatar is worth. I mean, he was just gonna give it to me. Oh, I get to look for cards now. Cool. Oh, I see nothing. Oh, there it is. Wrong tab. It's here. I would like to grab some cards. Jenner's Edict. What about my cards? I wanna okay. Fine. Submit, I get. Sure, I guess I can't offer them cards. Confirm trade. Oops. Neat. Oh, okay, cool. Normally it would say something has entered your inventory. That's the weirdest thing. Okay, apparently I got none. I got none. Neat. Oops. Let me let me chat him real quick. It didn't. I think I messed it up. Okay, yeah. It's not in my inventory. I might have accidentally screwed it up. Yeah, okay. We'll try that again. Without that flashing. Other products. Okay, submit. Trade confirmed. Cool. We did it. We learned how to trade. Well, let me see if I have anything like to give him in response. Oh yeah, I have a trade binder down here that I never use. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bunch of deserts and extra coral nets. I'm gonna ask them if they want to pair coral nuts. I have 2 extra, and I'm not using them. I think they're like $1 a piece right now. Oh, you know, hold on. Let me just see if this works. No. Yes, it does. Oh. All right, see you around. All right, well, I guess that's it for now. Let's go back and check out the deck. Ooh, if I can manage my way back. Where's that Oko? I labeled the deck with Oko. No, no, that's not Oko. Or actually, maybe I didn't. Hey, there it is. All right, so I like this deck. It obviously worked there against red black control. I think that was the typical red black control that you see in Pauper. It's literally just black control, but they also have Terminate as a really good catch-all and bolts, like because bolts are just worth splashing for. Bolts are an amazing set of cards that just like do you so much work in the early game for 1 mana and are a good tempo play. And if you're playing a control deck and you can make a tempo play that slows down your opponent enough for you to get to the late game and then say, hey, here's my Gurmag Angler, here's the Monarchy, I can maintain it. I have a stronger board state than you do, and just simply outclass what they're doing, then I guess it might be worth it. Because it seems like some people have found success with it and other people have not. It might be that just the mono black control is just a little bit more popular among some people, and they don't see the benefit of it splashing red. And oh, thank you, stream, for notifying me that you are having more problems. I guess that's it for now. We'll take this down for a minute. I know I said I would play. Well, I know that I listed on the title that I might play Dredge, but I'm a little tired right now. I like to get back to working on my house and classes and whatnot. Thank you for watching and coming in for that face touch. Long one.